So here we are guys on the grid for the Australian Grand Prix, starting from 10th place. As you can see, we are stopping on lap 6 for the Super Softs. So we're running to lap 6 on the Ultras, and let's go. Now 5 red lights, getting ready to go, and away we go. The initial start wasn't too bad from myself. A little bit of a delayed reaction, but as we can see, Kvyat got a very good start, and Ocon diving up the inside of us there as we go into the first corner, cutting the corner just a little bit, tad on the grass, and we are now on the back of Magnussen. Got that good of an exit of the corner, we actually hit him in the rear then, and then we go and then catch Hulkenberg napping a little bit, initially only going for the one overtake but gaining the 2, and then as heel I thought Hulkenberg was a lot closer to me, so I went a little bit wide, so he regained that 11th position. We are now currently sat in 12th. Now coming into this corner, we are right onto the back of Nico Hulkenberg, and we are in the slipstream of him now. Was aiming to go to the left, but didn't get the initial slipstream, but once again doing the dive bomb move, as you would call it, but also getting up the inside of Ocon, but he does gain that position back because I do go in a little bit too deep. Now onto the back of our teammate Ocon. Do not want to touch him or end either of our races, otherwise the team will not be happy. And here we execute the switchback manoeuvre, which worked out very well for us as we got a very good exit from the corner, and then got in front of Ocon, and now onto chasing Kvyat. Now we move on to the middle part of lap 2 on the back of Kvyat now, going a little too deep into that corner. Kvyat gains a little bit of time on us and we lose a little bit. And we are now chasing Kvyat in sector 2, setting a purple lap time being only lap 2, so we always set purple laps. As you can see, I'm in rich mixture, trying to gain as much time as possible as him, as he is in the position that we want, that the team want us to finish in. Now taking a dive bomb up the inside, but Kvyat not having any of it, and he's gaining that position back. So now on the straight, we're going to utilise what we have. No DRS yet, so we're getting rich rev slipstream, and we're going to go up onto the right hand side of Kvyat and go onto the inside of this corner and get the move done. Kvyat looks like he's going to go back up our outside there, but so I gave him the room, but he didn't. Moving on to lap 4 now, and we are still on the back of Massa. After overtaking Kvyat, we haven't really been able to overtake him, and we haven't been able to gain any time on him, so we have been kind of just in the middle of nowhere at the moment. As you can see, Kvyat is not too far behind us. A bit of a bad turn in there, so he gains a little bit of time on us. He's in our slipstream, but I think he is too far away to be able to make a move on this next corner. Now moving on to lap 6, this is our pit stop lap. We are just going through the second sector. At this point our tyres weren't really that worn. Yeah, as you can see there, if you saw that quickly, the highest we had was 32%, and I wasn't feeling too bad. Yeah, the grip in some of the fast corners like there, you saw I had to lift off the throttle. They weren't too bad apart from that. I was losing a little bit of time on Massa each lap, so I decided I was thinking about doing the overcut, but I decided not to in the end, and I decided to pit this lap to make sure that I don't lose any time, too much time on Massa, because if I was to lose too much time on Massa, I would not be able to gain any more positions, and that's what we want. We want more positions, we want more points. And as you can see, the pits are very, very busy. At least one person from each team has pitted this lap, and you can see Massa in front of us, who is actually about to get held up by Kvyat, so we do actually gain the position on Massa in the pits. So I think we made the right decision to come in at the same time as Massa, otherwise we would not have gained that position. Now moving on to lap 7, you can see our teammate is now in the pits. So, and on the mini map down in the bottom left, if you can see, there are quite a few people in the pits. So now we are going to make up a few positions. I don't know if we're going to get past top 10, because it doesn't look like there's only 4 or 5 cars maybe, so if there's 5 we'll be in 9th, but as you can see we do get into 10th position now. We have got Grosjean in front of us now, and we just need to push to get him. And now moving on to lap 8, I was not gaining any time on Grosjean. I don't know why, I don't know, I should be the faster car, but as you will hear in just a second,
some information on Grosjean. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
There it is, he has a problem, he is going slow. So now we just need to push as hard as we can. And now moving on to lap 9, here we have got behind Grosjean. He is going very slow, especially through these fast corners here. You can see we have to slow down quite a lot to get through here. So now we've got a good exit. Grosjean's obviously not going to have a good exit because he's obviously got some sort of problem, as you can see up there. Fernando Alonso is out of the race, but we are now going around the outside of Grosjean into the right-hander, and that move is done. Now moving on to catch up to Verstappen, and also as we are coming round this final right-hander, you can see that there are a couple more people in the pits. Obviously started on the oh no, they did take their ultra softs to lap 10, fair play. Now we're up into P7. Now all we've got to focus on is catching Verstappen. Now moving all the way on to lap 14, from lap 9 to now, nothing really happened. I was kind of in the middle, no one, but as you can see, coming up into the last lap, you can see Valtteri Bottas has got a mechanical problem. Not sure what it was. I don't think he retires, I think he does finish. But we obviously get the position now, and we are now in 6th, and I don't think we're going to have enough time to catch up to Verstappen, but I do push. As you can see, I'm in rich, so I'm pushing to see if I can catch him, but he is 5-6 seconds up the road, so I don't think we're going to have any chance of catching him. But now coming into the last sector, as you can see, not got any much close, gained a second or two on Verstappen, but not close enough. So we come around the final corner now. As you can see in the top left, Kimi Raikkonen has won the race. That we are coming home for a very solid 6th position, which I think for our first race is probably the best we could have asked for, to be honest. The team wanted us to get 9th, but we got 6th, so yeah. So I think that's a good result for us this weekend.
Win from Ferrari. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
So the two Ferraris got, I think did they get the 1-2, or did Hamilton get second? But as you can see, Ferrari and Mercedes are going to be so dominant this season. But yeah, as you can see there, Hamilton got the 2nd position, we got 6th, 3 places in front of Ocon, who got 9th, which was our predicted position. But yeah, as we move down, we do see that Valtteri Bottas did finish the race, and Alonso DNF'd, so Bottas went from I think 4th down to 19th in the space of a lap, so it was unfortunate for him. And here we go, as you can see now, we're just gaining up some resource points now, and we're on 991. I think that's roughly about 9 points away from another upgrade, and we are definitely leading the rivalry against our teammate Esteban Ocon. And again, getting a lot liked, I want to say liked, but more respect from the team now. Points going up, getting closer to that first team, and here is Jonathan.
He's going to let you drive some of his cars.
Well, not quite my cars, per se. It's a mere detail. You know, I'd really rather be down there racing them myself, to be honest. I'm actually quite handy behind the wheel, but it's the downforce, those lateral Gs, you know? The old neck can't really handle it. So I need a pro. That's where you come in. We run in a bunch of events throughout the year. Time trials, races, all sorts. And I have it on good authority that you have the ability and temperament to do well in these. Make our business look good, and most importantly, bring the cars back in one piece. So consider this a formal invitation. I'll see you at the track.
Now,
So as you can see there, Jonathan has invited us to a historic car weekend, and we will be doing the pursuit in the Renault car at Japan, but that will be in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.